All right, hey, what's up, guys? Coach Max, Play Fast Football. Today we're going to take a quick look at base, blitz, wrinkles, talking about it from kind of a simple way to communicate it, how you can get those things communicated, how you can make simple change-ups to your base blitzes, get some different paths built in, and get some different coverages behind it, all right? So make sure you check out some of our partners, GameStrat, Sideline Replay Company. Been using it for the last 5 or 6 years. We use it here at Bishop Kenny High School. If you're looking for a highly reliable, highly affordable, and great customer service, check out GameStrat. Dome Hats, the headwear company we use at Bishop Kenny High School and with Play Fast Football, completely customizable. Go online, design your own hat. All right, you can change it from Velcro fitted, snapback. You can change the front bill, to flat, Versa, any style that you want. So every hat has a story. Make sure you check out Dome Baker Sporting Goods, company we use for our sideline gear, coaches gear, practice gear, players' uniforms are distributed from them. We also do some team stores with them. So if you're looking for a one-stop shop to get all of your cloth and all of your gear without having to use 4 different vendors, make sure you check out Baker Sports. JustPlay, which is the playbook software we use it for our presentations. I just did a virtual clinic Saturday night, and it was in the first part was in the presentation mode in JustPlay. So if you're looking for a tool that can teach your players, you can use it as a tool to give quizzes. You can use videos. You can use diagrams. To me, it's the best play drawing tool on the market. So check out JustPlay. DifferenceUSA, the ultimate striking machine. You get thousands of reps, elbows in, thumbs up. You don't need a partner. You don't have to teach somebody how to hold a bag. You don't have to worry about a kid, what he does with the bag, where he holds the bag. It's just player, strike, machine, and you can set them right up in your weight room. They're universal with any squat rack, so make sure you check out DifferenceUSA. So a lot of times I get questions asking about communication and how do you communicate things, and when you're building an offense or a defense, what are you looking to do when you communicate? And the answer I give all the time is, there is no set terminology in football. I think there's a lot of base terms that everybody understands what they are, but in its true meaning, football, it can be played 1,000 different ways, and you can talk to your kids a bunch of different ways, just because as coaches we all have certain buzzwords that we think mean a certain thing, and there are certain words that are never going to change, but a lot of times, whether it's coverages or numbers or play calls, or if you think about defensive fronts and guys say, well, that's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 2-eye, and then somebody else says something different. Communication, basically, at the end of the day, it's how you get information across to your players. How effectively can you do it? Efficiently, quickly. All right, so it can be done a bunch of different ways, and we've done it a bunch of different ways. I've done it a bunch of different ways. All right, but if you wanted to take, let's just say, one blitz, all right, and you wanted to wrinkle it up a couple different ways, the easiest way to do that is just by putting some tags onto it, right? It's the same thing that offenses will do. They'll take certain plays and they'll put little tags on them. So without having to come up with 55 different words, we can just put a couple tags on the same path, change the path up, change the coverage behind it, right? And at the end of the day, it's all about how you communicate. So when I was calling offenses or defenses as a head coach at my previous schools, I had my own system of communication. We use a different system of communication here at Bishop Kenny High School on defense, and I like what we do, and I think it makes sense, right? So if we had our standard first one we put in almost all the time, if we had America's path, right? So if we had long stick, loop, out, B-gap, Sam off the edge, right? If we said that blitz was smash, and we told our kids smash means it's the Sam and the Mike running America's path, right? So if you try to word associate things, sometimes I think that makes it easier for kids. And I agree 100% that word association makes things easier for kids, but I guarantee you what you end up finding out as a coach, once the word is in, no matter what you named it, if you taught it to the kids the right way, all right, and you review it and you rep it in practice, once they know it, they'll understand it no matter what the word was you called it, because once you go to a game, smash is going to become some type of hand signal, right? So maybe they'll communicate the word smash to each other or whatever it is, but when they all look, like all of our players look, all right, to the sideline, once we are fully in the season, all 11 guys look, we need them all to get the call. If that is smash, then the word may never be said again, right? So I've done like everybody else. I've worked on terminology and word association and trying to come up with all these different things. And we've used families for some things, and we've tried to group things into different categories by family. And whether it's on offense and you're doing cars, or you're doing states, or you're doing colors, You know, whatever it is, we've all been there, we've all done it, right? So you've got to find a system that you think you can teach. So if I taught our kids that smash, all right, was Sam and Mike, and it's always going to be America's pass. So it's always coming from the passing strength. So the end is always going to be tied to the long stick. We're always rotating to the Sam when we start with our base coverage. And then what we can do, all right, for us, the way we talk, we can play it with what we call 6, which is 3 under 3 deep, right? So the traditional way we teach smash is 3 under 3 deep. It's cover 6 for us. I know it's not 6 in the saving world or anybody, you know, a lot of other people don't consider it 6. 6 for me used to be quarter, quarter, half. Well, quarter, quarter, half is a base defense for us anymore. We don't call cover 6. So I call cover 6 3 under 3 deep for us. That's just the way I communicate. So we're going to rotate down to the Sam. So there's a 2-seam player. All right, our middle safety replaces the blitzers, and he's the 3-hole dropper. The Will is not involved in a blitz, so he's the 2-seam player. The safety away from the blitz has the middle. The corners have the third. All right, so that's what we start off, and we say that's smash 6. Well, with one simple tag, I can make this 4 under 2 deep. All right, so the next thing is we'll say smash trap. So if I say smash trap, you run the smash pattern, so you guys already know what it is. Trap tells us to show our palms look, but we're going to trap the flat with the corner. We're going to play the half with the safeties. The Mike is going to be, middle safety is going to be a 2-seam hook player to the side of the blitz. The Will is the vertical hook, all right, kind of 2-seam vertical hook player away from the blitz, and now we're 4 under 2 deep. Same pressure up front, right? Same path, 4 under 2 deep. And then for us, if we said smash black, well, now we're going to play it man free. Okay, so now when we say most of our colors end up being some type of man deals, all right, we've done it a bunch of different ways, but now all the players need to know is they know in smash who the 5 players are that are part of the pressure, right? We know the 6 coverage components behind it. So I just showed you how the 6 coverage components can be 3 under 3 deep, 4 under 2 deep, right? It's the same 6 guys. So now those same 6 guys have to be able to play man free. So now we'll play the corner on number 1. We'll play the safeties on 2. We'll play the Will on the back. And if it's empty, we got to figure out who the back is or who the worst receiver is. All right. And we'll play the middle safety as a post free player. Now, other times when it's empty, we've also played the middle safety on a skill player, and we've let the Will be an underneath cut player, right? Again, terminology. Everybody, I think, in football, it's kind of known across the football community that 1 free means man with a post player. But is that what it has to mean? 1 free to me should mean that we're playing man with a free player. What does that matter who the free player is? Now, if you talk to 99% of people in the country, they're going to tell you 1 free is man, post player, and I would agree with that as well. But when I think about it, is that really what it has to mean? If we're playing man free, right? What does it matter where the free player is? We're playing man and somebody's free. What does it matter if he's in the post or not? I know that's traditional. I know that's what, we've grown up knowing. But really, if you put the 2 words together, man free means I'm playing man with a free player. I should be able to do whatever I want with that free player, right? So for us, all right, if we were to say smash black, man, free, post player. That's how we started off. Okay, so 1 path, and we've changed the coverage behind it three different ways. Okay, and we've simply done that by keeping the path the same. So those blitzes don't change. The path stays the same. We say smash, but then we tag what's going on behind it. So now, if we wanted to change the path up, instead of coming up with new blitzes, if we wanted to change the path up, now we just tag the word smash, right? So if I were to say smash cross, all right, so if I just said smash cross, well, now we know that we're running Sam and Mike, all right, and we know that we were running America's path, but I just tagged America's path. So I made it smash cross. I didn't change it. Now, some people are going to tell you to just call that a different blitz. You could, but once I've got Sam and Mike built into my pattern, I don't want to change that because now the 6 guys that are in the coverage component, they know who they are, so I don't want to give them another blitz because we're going to have other words, obviously, and other paths. So now the more I can keep smash, Sam and Mike in the path, all right, and the more I can keep the word smash, letting the Sam and Mike know that they're the blitzers, the other 6 guys behind it know that they're part of the coverage component, right? So now if I said smash cross, I'm going to basically switch assignments with the end and the Sam. So I'm going to bring the end out, Mike first, Sam second, all right? And now I've got a different path, but I'm still bringing the Sam and the Mike. Okay? So that's one way we could do it. We could say smash cross. All right. We could say smash plug. All right, so we could say smash plug, and now we're going to tell everybody to just play their gap. All right, so we're going to send to Mike and to Sam again, but now instead of going long stick or crosses, we're just going to keep everybody where they are, and we're going to take those gaps away. Because when you're running 5-man pressures like America's Blitz, or what are you really trying to do? On the front side of the pressure, you've got a C-gap blitzer, an A-gap player, or C-gap, B-gap, A-gap players, regardless of if it's 2 linebackers and a D lineman, 2 D linemen and a linebacker, you've got A, B, C to that side taken care of. All right, so how we do that, and if we can get to that 3 different ways. So if we can get to it with America's path, and then we can get to it, all right, with the end out and the Sam back under. If we can get to it by just bringing guys in the open gaps, we're bringing 2 backers, it's 5-man pressure. All right, so now behind it, this could be smash plug 6. This could be smash plug trap. This could be smash plug black. All right? So now all we got to do is combine the 2 theories to get us into our different blitzes. If we wanted to keep the same path, but we wanted to pick it, right? So if we wanted to keep the same path, I could run America's blitz. I could tell them now, hey, let's go smash mug. All right, so let's go smash mug, and when I do that, I'm going to mug the Mike where he belongs, and the end's going to go a little bit wider. And now the Mike's going to go first, the end's going second, there comes the Sam, and now we've got smash mug. So we've got the same pattern, right? We've got the smash pattern. Sam and Mike, America's Blitz. As soon as I tag it, I'm changing the path up, right? So what I'm doing is I'm creating a simple way to communicate. I'm keeping a blitz that's the Sam and the Mike. All right, the Sam and the Mike know that they're in the path when I make the smash call. All right, we start off teaching it, smash means Sam, Mike, America's path. All right, but then we start to change that path. And I've done this both ways now, so I'm just telling you. We would change the path and call it a different blitz. We would change the path and say, well, if you're going to do that, you need a different name because the kids know smash is this. And then I've done it this way too with tags where we said, look, the kids know smash is Mike, Sam, and America's path. All right, but the important piece of information there are Sam, Mike, America's path, right? Well, if we want to keep the Sam, Mike part the same, and we feel like we just want to tag the paths, well, if we use the word smash, now they know it's Sam, Mike. If those 3 paths have to be 3 different blitzes, now I got to come up with 3 other words, hopefully that have SM or whatever in it in my word association, so that the kids know it's Sam and Mike. If I just keep smash, right? Now the kids understand that when I say smash, it's Sam and Mike. All right. If I don't say anything, this is the base way we do it. Cover 6, 3 under 3 deep. If I say smash trap, it's a coverage change up. If I say smash cross, okay, or smash loop or whatever it may be. So now all we've got to do is teach the words that mean different things. And one of the things we'll probably do is we'll figure out, I'm going to find a different way to play our trap coverage behind it so that it's not, right now we've got numbers and colors kind of for coverages in some of the deals we do, right? Well, trap is a word. So how do the kids know that trap is different from cross, different from mug, different from loop? All right, and I've thought about that, and part of me does agree, but the other part of me doesn't agree. The kids know because that's how we teach it. Trap is never taught to the D lineman as a component. Trap is never taught to anybody in the blitz path. Trap is taught to the coverage players. That's what trap means. So the word trap means what it means. It's like having a dictionary. You look a word up, that's what it means. All right, so I do agree with the fact that trap and all of a sudden if we say cross or loop or plug, how do the kids know that trap is a coverage but cross, loop, and plug are part of the path up front? They're all words, right? So might look at finding a different way to put some numbers. Obviously 4 under 2 deep, I can't say 6 because 3 under 3 deep is 6. All right, so looking for some different ways, maybe tag colors to some of our zone blitzes, but just some different ways to do things to make it more efficient, right? But there's a lot of different ways to communicate. That's one way you can do it. Doesn't have to be the only way, but remember, football is one of the reasons it's one of the greatest team games around. Everything we do, how we communicate, we're always looking for recodes, we're always looking for better systems, better ways to do things, but at the end of the day, it's you as a teacher getting information to your players. Whatever you call it, numbers, words, colors, families, cars, whatever it may be. Whatever associates or triggers something for your kids, that's all you need to know, and you can do it your way and you can build it your way. That's the great thing about it. So I appreciate all of you guys for following Play Fast. If you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button. Turn those notifications on. Every time that we do a video, we go on YouTube Live. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you like the video or don't like the video. Leave me a comment. Every time you leave a comment, we get to interact. I've done a couple. Last week I did some one-on-one sessions with some coaches. I'm going to do another one tomorrow night. So that came about from subscribers and comments and, hey, coach, can we get together? I'm doing some one-on-one consulting stuff and setting it up where it's just me and whatever the coach wants to talk about. And now I can share my screen, you can share your screen, and we can get deeper into what we want to do other than just the YouTube stuff. For those of you that attended the virtual clinic Saturday night, thank you so much. We had a virtual Type 3 high clinic. I videoed it. I put it up on onto my YouTube site as an unpublished video. So anybody that wants access to that video, it was $10, and you can email me, sting8740, if you couldn't be there or you want access to it. I can send it to you in an email. I've got 2 links to 2 different clinics on my YouTube page. They're just not published. So thank you for being there. The clinic was a good time. We did about 70, 80 minutes of ball with some film and some diagrams and some other things. So thank you to everybody that attended. Again, anybody else that's interested, if you couldn't be there or you didn't know about it, send me an email, sting8740@gmail.com, or hit me up on Twitter. I have the links on my YouTube. They're just not published. If you want it, we can work something out where you can pay the $10 and I can send you the links, and you can now have that clinic just like the people that were there. All right, so hope everything's going well in the off season. If you are lifted, hope your lifts are going well. If you're starting 7-on-7, hope that's going well. Hopefully you finish the clinic season up strong and you've learned a lot of things, and we're now building on. I'm trying to do more virtual clinics, and I'm trying to get ready for the 2024 Play Fast clinic that we want to do in person again. So hopefully the clinic season has gone well. Hopefully everybody's healthy. Hopefully you're doing well out there. Thank you for what you do for me in Play Fast football. Remember, you won't play well until you play fast, and I will see you guys next time.